Oh, good evening, people. Just a little spontaneous live tonight. Yes, I had a little bit of time and I thought we'll do a live. Something novel, something humorous, and we will have a look. We will have a look. Let's see if we can get anybody come into the chat, and then I'll start commencing. This is just spontaneous, isn't it? Nothing, never planned. Just something I've just pulled out the hat. Yeah. I can't even remember the title of the live. I've got an idea about the title of the live, but yeah. What was it? Carry on criminals. Something to do with the code of honour of criminals on the dark corner of YouTube. Yeah, we can develop the theme. Good evening to Stevie Boy Billings, a fantastic guy from the Emerald Isles, city of Dublin. Hope it's nice weather down there today, Stevie Boy. Yeah, I was just a bit bored there. I had a little bit of time. You know, you just think I'll do something spontaneous. You know, just something off the top of my head. And that's not the hat I've got in my head, by the way. But I thought I'd just do a generalised. I think I'm not going to go in for any name. What do you call it? Name dropping. I'm just going to do a humorous, my humorous take on carry on criminals on the dark corner of YouTube. The people that are screaming their heads off at the moment. There's loads of them. They're all cracking up. All these people, they're all talking like they're I don't know if they're wannabe criminals or they believe in the fantasies in their head that they have in a previous life they have been some sort of top bananas head honchos in the criminality. I mean, from what I've observed, and I've not got any experience of the criminal world, so to speak. So I'm not an expert, but as far as I can see, on the dark corner of YouTube, they're all a bunch of dafties. They're all numpties. We will lay the groundwork on these so-called carry on criminals from the dark corner of YouTube. Let's be honest and upfront here, right? Yeah, you see all these people they're always talking about their criminal records and their criminal records for this and for that and for this. And these people are chasing people about on YouTube, asking them, prying into people's information. And these people have got criminal records that you need to use a wheelbarrow to wheel them about in. That's how the justice system on the dark corner of YouTube works. Yeah, the more criminal a person is, the more bad a person is, they become the judge. Good afternoon to the UK lady. Hope you're well, darling. Hope you're having a nice day. Yeah, good evening to Boris Shallow Grave. Hope you're well, sir. Hope all is well in the grave, and it is not too shallow, but shallow enough. Yeah, you've got all these dafties and numpties, and I'll tell you what. See, when I see whatever I see, I don't watch a lot of YouTube. Whatever I see, I don't take any of these people seriously. I don't know. I don't know. Like one crumb from a biscuit, they're jokers. These people are all jokers. Don't listen. Don't believe all these numpties and dafties, ex-criminals on the dark corner of YouTube. They're all blackers. They're all fantasy bluffers. Yeah, they're all being done for petty stuff. You know, petty. They ain't made two bob in criminality. Yeah, somebody that's worked in Tesco's, yeah, nothing against Tesco's. Big shout out to people that work in Tesco's, Sainsbury's or the supermarkets, frontline staff, in the supermarkets, just people doing an ordinary job. well, probably in, say, working in Tesco's or something in for a period of about, say, 10 years, yeah, they've probably made 10 times what these dafties have done over their lifetime in petty crime. Yeah, you know the dafties on the dark corner of YouTube, the so-called criminals. They're all a bunch of muppets. Don't believe the hype and all that these people come out with. Yeah, and yeah, they all come out. They've got the code of conduct. You know the code of conduct or the code of honour. Yeah, you know these dafties on YouTube. Yeah, that's what they are. The ex-criminal dafties. They're all going to do this. They're going to do that. Listen to this one. Yeah, this is the best one. Good evening to Joe. Hope you're well, sir. Hope all is well with Joe there. Yeah, this stuff about these people who go and doorstep peoples and all that. You know, these people like, or these sort of criminal types, they're all up for it. I'm going to doorstep you. I mean, you've even got it in panels, people that probably aren't even, they're not even ex-criminals or ex-petty criminals or shout their mouth off about criminality, but they're all in they speak on panels. I'm going to come down to you. Where's your postcode and all that? What a load of waffle, man. What a load of waffle. This is people who are hyped up, probably hyped up and hungover from the booze the night before. These people, why? Listen, they're walking about. This is a fantasy land, especially this dark corner of YouTube. Yeah, this is an absolute fantasy land. See these people? I'm telling you, they're absolute jokers. Don't buy into it. Don't believe the hype and all that. If you get any of these muppets saying to you, "Oh, I'm going to come down to see you" and all that, I'll tell you what. See if they say that, and you say to them, "Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll meet you at such and such a place, like in such and such a time. Yeah, I'll tell you what, they ain't going to turn up. They're not going to turn up. Half of them are stuck. They're stuck to their settees. You know, like Velcro. Some of them are stuck to their settees, like." That's an old-fashioned word, isn't it? Settee. Some of them they're stuck to their sofas. They're actually stuck to their sofas. Do you know if they want to go to the carsy or something, you know, like to use it, have a Jimmy Riddle go and use the toilet, they've got to sort of scrunch himself off the sofa. They're stuck there. They're stuck like Velcro. They don't move. Good evening to the Gym King. How you doing, Sean? All right, mate? Hope you're still doing well down the gym, pumping the iron and all that. He's a good guy. And anyway, getting back to it, yeah, this lot are like the fantasies, keyboard. I think the word for it, the right word would be keyboard warriors. You know, like the keyboard warriors, sitting there and threatening people and all that sort of stuff. Or that, you know, that carry on criminals on the dark corner of YouTube. All load of bluffers. This. Listen, I'm not talking about just a few bluffers. I'm talking about 99 point. You might have one or two in the whole dark corner of YouTube. It's got some sort of credibility, is what you would call an ex-career criminal. Yeah, but the majority of this dark corner, all these blaggers, all jumping about, threatening people, and I'm coming down to see you, and I'm coming down to see you, and back and forth. People on these panels shouting at each other, screaming at each other. Do you know what I mean? Some of them have probably even got like care workers. You know, like care workers. You know, you could just imagine somebody shouting at you, shouting, "I'm going to come down and see you. I'll meet you down here. I'll meet you there. I'll meet you there." Right. This person is shouting this out and all that. Yeah. Put your postcode in the back. They like to say the back chat or something, innit? Put your postcode in the back chat. I'll be down there. We're going into a Scottish accent there. Hey, put your postcode in the back chat. I'm coming down there. I'll be down there at 12 o'clock. I will meet you. I will meet you under the clock. I will meet you under the clock, yeah, at 12 o'clock. Oh, that rhymed as well, didn't it? Under the clock at 12 o'clock. So they'll be shouting it, I'll meet you under the clock at 12 o'clock. Now, this poor sod who said that to you, like, I'll meet you under the clock at 12 o'clock. Yeah, he's took it seriously, and he's going to go to this clock, isn't he? He's going to be there under the clock at 12 o'clock. He might have, I don't know, he might have 15 miles to travel. Whoever this guy thinks, I'm going to turn up there. Because they're always going, you won't turn up, will you? Won't turn up. So they kid the people on. They kid them on. You go, I'm going to meet you under that clock at 12 o'clock. The other guys took it all serious, didn't they? Yeah, you don't know a lot about the dark corner of YouTube, didn't it? It sounds credible, didn't it? Yeah, this mouthy one shouting, I'll meet you at 12 o'clock under the clock there. The other guy's going, he's wound up. He don't know about the dark corner of YouTube. He goes down there at 12 o'clock, 15-mile journey. This is just a hypothetical. It could be 10 miles, 5 miles. It could be 20 miles, 50 miles. But somebody's been kidded on to go to meet somebody under the clock. This is just a meeting place, where they've arranged the meeting. And he goes there. You see the guy that's been shouting at him, screaming at him, I'll meet you under the clock at 12 o'clock, yeah. I'm going to do you in. I'll meet you there at 12 o'clock under the clock. Yeah. He's at 12 o'clock. At 12 o'clock, when that other guy's standing there, he turns up under the clock, and there's no sign of this big mouth who's been shouting out he's going to meet him. 12 o'clock, the big mouth has got a knock on his door. His care worker's turning up, innit? Bringing his shopping in. Innit? 12 o'clock, he's not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere at 12 o'clock. He's some poor sod's done a journey about, I don't know, miles to meet this Daphne, one of the criminals from the dark corner of YouTube. The bluffers, isn't they? The bluffers. And yeah, all that way for nothing. All that way for nothing, yeah. Look, I see, in this dark corner, this is a chip. This is just a generalizational chip. Hang on a minute. Freudian slip there when I said chip. I'll give a tip to people like who are new to the dark corner of YouTube. Let me tell you something. This is my advice to anybody that's got a channel on the dark corner of YouTube. Yeah. Now, if you don't, see if you're not out there, you haven't shown your face or something. Just say you're on an anonymous channel, right? Nobody's seen you. Nobody's seen you. The best thing you could do if that is the case, anybody like that, is to show their face. Show their face, because on this dark corner of YouTube, yeah, it's only a matter of time, and no matter who it is, their face will go out there. Their face will go out there. You know, some people have managed who wanted to keep themselves anonymous. I'm talking about people that have channels and they're on there doing stuff all the time and that. They're sort of high profile, if you know what I mean. They will get outed. And I always say it's better like for people like that if they actually just stick themselves out there, because it's inevitable. It will be happening. It will be happening. Yes, it will happen. So that's my little tip to just generalisation. But back onto the criminality on the dark corner of YouTube. What's going on with it? What is going on with this criminality and criminals on the dark corner of YouTube? I just heard the Scottish voice somewhere, right? And I think they name dropped me. Yeah. when I find out who it is, like, I'll think about how I'm going to develop things, like, but I'm going to just give you my take. I think it might have been an old clipping or something, an old clip or what have you. But I'm just going to spell it out. This carry on criminal on the dark corner of YouTube. Now, this code of honour amongst the criminals. So what we have ascertained so far is that these so-called criminals or ex-criminals are actually failures. Yeah, failures in the field of criminality. They're all petty ex-criminals, if you want to call it that, and they were failures. They failed in their careers. Their careers are absolute failures. So they're all on YouTube trying to big themselves up. You'll hear these people on live streams and all that were talking about, it's like they haven't got any sort of shame. Shame. Some people, right, they might do something stupid and then they want to reform themselves and all that. But on this dark corner of YouTube, they're boasting. They all boast about their ex-criminal endeavours. Not them. These ex-criminals, if you want to call it that, they're all proud. Be proud and shout it out loud. This is what they say. This could actually be their theme tune. Be proud and shout it out loud. We are the ex-criminals. We are the ex-criminals. We are the ex-criminals, and we are on the dark corner of YouTube. Crime was our game. Crime was our name. We are the ex-criminals. We shout it loud from the rooftops across this great land of United Kingdom. Sorry for laughing at that, people. I can't. Sorry, it's bad when you start laughing at your own stuff, innit? Your own patter. My patter's like, wow. I'm not going to be too long. I'll be on this for another 20 minutes or something, or whatever. But basically, like, somebody's mouthing off. They mouth off about. We're talking about the criminal, the dark corner of YouTube. Yeah. Carry on criminals in the dark corner of YouTube. The code of honour. The code of honour amongst the criminals. The criminals. Yeah. The criminals. The criminals are what do you call it? The criminals are always going on about grassing. I use these words like grassing, snitching, dobbing. If anybody can think of some more words, please put them in the chat, because I want to add to the list. Grassing, snitching, dobbing, like dobbing somebody in it. Grassing, snitching, dobbing. Any? Please give me additional words for grassing. Yeah, please. You might win a prize or something. Yeah. Anyway, you've got grassing, snitching, dobbing. Right now, in my book, this is my book, right? So I'm just looking at an overview. Yeah, I'm looking at this. Carry on criminals in the dark corner of YouTube. And they shout about this. This is one of the codes of honours. Grassing, snitching, and dobbing. This seems to be the big no-no. The big no-no. No. Anybody that grasses, snitches, or dobs, they are in the criminal code of honour in the dark corner of YouTube. They are cast out. They are cast aside. They are cast aside for at least a couple of days. There's no it don't last long. So what they say is they're all going, you're a grass, you're a snitch. If you do this, you do that. Now what I say to people on the dark corner of YouTube, yeah, on the dark corner of YouTube, if anybody, man or woman or whoever, is not an ex-criminal, anything to do with criminal, yeah, I haven't got criminal records or anything. If anybody ever threatened you or threatened to go to your door, they're not going to turn up, like I said, or these mugs. You know, these mugs, steam tugs, they're stuck to their sofas. They're stuck to their sofas. They're actually welded to their sofas. But I'm just saying, for the sake of it, verbally, you can actually verbally say to them, look, if you come, you come to my door, and you're going to be dealt with there by the authorities. Yeah, because let's put it this way. Look, see all these mugs on the dark corner of YouTube, the ex-failed criminals welded to their sofas, not going to turn up to meet anybody anywhere for a square go or anything. Yeah, just giving it loudy with their mouse. Yeah. Well, you're entitled to say to them, if you want to turn up, they're not going to turn up, by the way, but I'm just saying, you say to them, look, you're going to be dealt with by the authorities. Because look, this code of honour amongst the criminals on the dark corner of YouTube, ex-criminals, criminals, whatever you want to call them, right? That is only for criminals. People listen. Joe Public, the ordinary punter, the ordinary guy and woman on the street, etc., are not criminals, ex-criminals involved in criminality, and they're entitled to use the law of the land. The law of the land is there. So these mugs, that's what they are. I emphasise that in capital letters, mugs with a capital M-U-G-S. Yeah, they're entitled. If somebody threatens you and all that, you can do what you like. These idiots, their code of honour, they can stick it up, stick it up their jumper. Stick it up your jumper, ex-criminals, failures. Good afternoon to the fantastic Alison Morris. Hope you're well, darling. Hope you're enjoying the afternoon. I'm just doing this spontaneous live, just to broach the subject of carry on criminals on the dark corner of YouTube, and just a little humorous look at it. You got all these mugs, ain't you? They're all mugs. They call themselves ex-criminals. They're all failures. They're all stuck to their sofas, but they're going to meet people every 5 minutes. Oh, I'm going to meet you. Get in the back chat. You'll hear them on all these all these panels and all that. You'll hear all these mugs going, I'm getting in the back chat and leave me your code, your postcode. Yeah, I'll be there. I've got sat nav. Aye, they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. Huh? They're not going anywhere. Trust me on that. Trust me. There's more chance, yeah? There's more chance of, I don't know, little green men coming down outside you in the street or something. The wee green men from space. These mugs ain't going to go anywhere. The mugs. That's what they are. They're all a bunch of mugs on the dark corner of YouTube. All bluffers. People making stories up, running about, and that. These are all wallies. Wallies. Oh, it makes you laugh, doesn't it? Good evening to the Taffy. How are you doing, Taffy? Hope all is well. I'm assuming Taffy's from the wonderful country of Wales. I might be right or I might be wrong, but big up the Wales and the Welsh nation. Big up the Welsh nation. So anyway, as I say, people, don't worry about these carry-on criminals in the dark corner of YouTube. They're all bozos. They're all bozo deadbeats. Yeah? You like that one? Bozo deadbeats? That's a good name for a group, isn't it? Yeah? Bozo deadbeats. I might do a rap on that. I do my music sometime. Do one of my music little lives. Check me out when I do my live rapping, yeah? We might do one called Bozo Deadbeats in the next musical live stream. Can't I do it at the moment because I'm just doing this on my phone. This is just a spontaneous live, isn't it? When you might just shout something out and you hear all these numpties. Yeah, that's what they are. Numpties, dafties, monks, muppets. There's names. Bozo Deadbeats, ex-failed criminals. stuck to their sofa. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just looking at I've got a big giant sofa here. I was just looking at that as I was saying that. But yeah, man, these people are actually stuck. I'm walking up and doing it at the moment, by the way. But these deadbeats are stuck to their sofas. Big up DFS. The people, the people, good place to buy yourself a decent sofa. I mean, there's more chance of getting the fire brigade getting called out to sort of. I'm trying to think what the word be. Separate these deadbeats from their sofa. They're stuck there like Velcro, isn't it? I wonder how you would get these deadbeats off their sofas that are stuck to their sofas. Like, what could you use? Could you use something like olive oil? Something like that, olive oil, margarine. Bit expensive, that, isn't it? Maybe just like, one of them blocks of the old school cooking fat. Rub that down and sort of prise them off the sofa. Like a sort of like a sucker. Like the plumber uses a sucker thing. That's why they are stuck on their sofas. The ex-criminals. Criminals or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wonder if these ex-criminals or criminals or whatever you want to call them, carry on criminals in the dark corner of YouTube, do you think any of them actually like porridge? Because that's quite a famous dish in we'll call it the King's, innit? It used to be the Queen, innit? The King's hotels. The King's hotels, do they still do the porridge? The porridge for the breakfast. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, the old porridge. I wonder if they like the porridge. I don't think they like the porridge, do they? No. What do they want? These criminals on YouTube? Croissants with jam. Croissants with jam for the criminals from the dark corner of YouTube. Feed them the best, nothing but the best, and good quality, good quality coffee in the morning or tea, but probably coffee. A nice coffee espresso. Do they do them in the prisons? Do they do that sort of stuff? Yeah. Have they got coffee bars in the prisons, like little coffee bar? Yeah, can I have an espresso or a latte? Yeah. Hey, what's going on here? I think I'm going off my head. But anyway, I'm just getting back to the thing. All I'm going to say is to any ladies and gentlemen out there that are not involved in all that sort of ex-fraternity of the criminality, you're not criminals, you haven't got any criminal records, etc., etc. Don't listen to these propaganda mugs. They're mugs, right? These are like phonies and fakes. No, don't get me wrong, right? They've got the qualifications, they've got the criminal records, haven't they? Like sheets and sheets of all petty stuff and all that, right? But what I'm trying to say to you is don't take them seriously when it comes to threats, because these people are like they're wasters. They're wasters. They're not going to do nothing. They're not going to turn up. They'll threaten you on live streams and all that. Ask for your postcode and all that sort of stuff. What you do is, if you ever come across any of these numpties, kid them on, say, okay, I'll give you my postcode, and give them a postcode that's miles away from you, and I'll meet you down there and all that, because they're not going to turn up anyway. They'll be stuck on their sofas. That's the way it works on the dark corner of YouTube. Yeah. Oh, good evening to Ultra. How are you doing, sir? I see your other half is in the chat, the UK lady. Yeah, they're the posh and becks of YouTube, Ultra and the UK lady. They would know how to handle the ex-criminals I'm talking about and all that. They would run rings around them. These Muppets that are threatening people on YouTube, on the dark corner of YouTube. Yeah, it's like we have to say to the ordinary man and woman, yeah, don't listen to these people. Don't be intimidated. You are perfectly entitled. You are perfectly entitled to use the tools at your disposal. Yeah. And if that may be the authorities, like, like the police or whatever, that is tools. You are not breaking no code of conduct, no code of honour of criminals, because you're not a criminal, are you? You're not a criminal. You can't be breaking the criminal code of honour from the dark corner of YouTube. Not at all. Not at all. That is your right as a law-abiding citizen. Law-abiding citizens from the great country of UK. Yeah, from the great country of UK. Mind you, in the off chance, this is probably about 1,000,000 to 1, isn't it? 1,000,000 to 1, some numpty, yeah, some dafty actually did come to your door. If some dafty did come to your door, right, I'm going to tell you the law. You know the law? Yeah. So what you would do is, right, look, if you're quite tasty and can look after yourself, and one of these numpties came to your door, right, and they're outside your front door, right, and if you're switched on and you can do the business on them, you can handle yourself. What you do is, right, see if you've took. I'll keep this very diplomatic in case the police are listening in. What you would do, you would take the necessary reasonable force. Just say you opened your front door, yeah. You would take reasonable necessary force to ascertain your domination, the upper hand, so to speak. And what you would do is, if you thought that you would want to embellish the treatment towards the perpetrator, what you do is you reach out the hand of friendship and pull them over your doorstep into your house, because if anything happens within your dwelling, you won't be done in the court of law, because it's inside your place. The person has trespassed into your property, and you are perfectly at will to use a reasonable force to inflict a certain amount of retribution, which you deem to be a reasonable force. That's what you do, the law of the land. So anybody that gets doorstepped, yeah, don't think you're losing the plot and running out of the street or down the stairs or whatever. You've got to try and I've got to watch, because the police watch all these things and that. All I can say is, if anything happens, if somebody's over your doorstep in your dwelling, you are at liberty to use reasonable force to defend yourself and your property or whatever. Yeah. Anything that happens outside there, if you chase somebody down the stairs and then use the reasonable force down there, that you could end up in trouble. It's technicalities of the law. Because what they would say there is that the offender who was doorstepping you was running away from you. Yeah. If somebody's running away from you, then if you chase after them, catch them, and then take reasonable force, but it goes over the top, so to speak, or whatever, you will cop it from the courts, because you have chased them. They were running away. Do you get what I mean? Like, that's why if it happens inside your dwelling, over your doorstep, well, you can use reasonable force. See, that's how we know the law of the land. Good evening to Kevlar. Hope you're well. Good evening to you, sir, or madam, whatever you are. Yes, so that's that. So I'll just give you the technicalities in case look, the chances in one of these mugs, numpties, muppets, dafties, doorstepping you, it's like 1,000,000 to 1. There's more chance of green man, aliens coming from the planet Zok, planet Zog. Yeah, from the planet Zog. There's more chance of aliens coming from the planet Zog. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about these people, these criminals, carry-on criminals from the dark corner of YouTube. They're wallies. They're wallies. Especially the mouthy ones. You know, the mouthy ones? They've all got mouthy ones. They're all mouthy, but to different degrees, isn't they? You know, the wallies, the mouthy ex-criminals or criminals or whatever you want to call them, like, yeah, on the dark corner of YouTube. You see the way they all sort of, this is a figure of speech, the way they're all walks about on these panels and all that. Oh, yeah, I done this, I done that, and well, you done that. Where were you there? Were you? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. A bunch of numpty jokers. Numpty jokers. Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to wind it up in a moment. Yeah, I'm going to go and have another cup of coffee, like. We might do another one on this later on tonight. Yeah, just a half-hour one. Because at the moment, these carry-on criminals on the dark corner of YouTube, they have to be kept in check. They have to be kept in check. Yeah. They think they're running the roost. They think they're running the roost. Yeah. They don't run nothing. They couldn't even run a bath, half it in. They couldn't even run a bath. Yeah. Blooming soap dodgers. We know you're about there, you soap dodgers. We've got our eyes peeled. We've got our eyes peeled, yeah? Anyway, people, I'm going to go to, like, I've enjoyed that little thing me there. Alison likes that. Hang on. Yeah, Alison, soap dodgers. Is that what you're laughing at? Yeah, the soap dodgers as well, you know. Preferably, personally myself, Alison, I like that Dove soap. You know, Dove. That's sensitive, you know, the soap, it's good for sensitive skin and all that stuff. I like Dove soap. It's very, very good. I buy it in bulk, you know, instead of I buy like packets of it, you know, like 4 bars and special offers, because I always like to keep my soap levels topped up. Not like these blooming carry-on criminals from the dark corner of YouTube, you know, the soap dodgers. They don't know. I'll tell you what that's. Oh, thank you, Alison. You came up with a fantastic thing there. Alison Morris inadvertently came up with a fantastic idea. It just came to me, Alison. Thank you for that. And just in case you do 1,000,000 get doorstepped by one of the crazy, dafty, numpties, muppets, mugs, fantasists from the criminals of YouTube, the dark corner of YouTube, just keep a bar of soap near your front door, yeah, but you can get hold of it, chuck a bar of soap and a bottle of fairy liquid, you know, like the washing up liquid. You do 2 things, lob the soap with one hand and squeeze the fairy liquid bottle with the other at them. They'll just shrivel. They'll shrivel when that soap hits them. You know, like the soap dodgers. The soap dodgers. I'm not joking, Joe. I buy it in bulk. No, I don't need any more than any other ordinary person. But I like, you know, when you get special offers, like, I go, oh yeah, I'll buy them. I just stick them in the cupboard, innit? Then you're always going to need soap, ain't you? Unless you're one of the ex-criminals on the dark corner of YouTube, where you don't really, you know, you're a bit of a soap dodger, then that's another story. But we the likes of us, Joe, me, you, and Alison, and UK Lady, Ultra, and all that. You know, the ordinary people. We would go through. We use the soap. We'll use it sooner or later. So that's good economical buy. You know, budgeting. But when them soap dodgers, criminals, ex-criminals or criminals on the dark corner of YouTube, the soap dodgers, nah, they won't buy nothing. They won't buy the old, the old Bob Hope. Nah, they won't buy the old Bob Hope. they're stuck. They're stuck on the sofa half the time. What they do, I think what they have to do is get some, actually that squeezy bottle, we were talking about that, Alison, the squeezy bottle. What I'd advise for these soap dodgers, criminal soap dodgers in the dark corner of YouTube are stuck to the sofas. We have now got the remedy to disengage them, untangle them from the sofas. We use the empty squeezy bottle, yeah? And we do 50%, let me think of this mixture, 50% disinfectant, nice smelling floral disinfectant, 50% disinfectant, and 50% rose petal water. I'm not sure about that one. I've just made that up, but I think it sounds real. Rose petal water. So we go 50% floral disinfectant, 50% rose petal water, and we put it in a squeezy bottle, and we use that as the liquid to separate them and disengage and distangle them from their sofas. Wrench them off the sofas and get them straight into the shower or bath for a good scrubbing down. Get them, these soap dodgers have got to go and have a bath and a shower. ASAP. Yeah? Yeah, thank you very much, Alison. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to go in a moment and have a cup of coffee, and we'll do a part 2 later for about half an hour or something. So in the meantime, thank you for popping in to the fantastic Alison Morris. Thank you, darling. Thank you to Joe for popping in, the UK lady, Ultra, Kevlar. I'm trying to think who else was there earlier. Oh yeah, Stevie Boy Billings earlier, Taffy. Thank you for popping in. Anybody I missed? If I missed anybody, have a good evening, night. So in the meantime, have a good evening, everybody. Catch you later. Be lucky and stay blessed. My people. Bye for now.